Alright, today we're adding your weapon ideas into the game. That's right, I read the whole 2 comments of my past video and shorts and decided to implement all of the ideas. And also, I got some extra stuff just for you. Wink. And for those of you who don't know, this is part 2 of our space game in Unreal Engine, where we defend against balls of different sizes and colors, each armed with its own unique accessories. Now, before we get started, some genius made a few brilliant design flaws. First of all, everything is massive. Like the ship is 1 gazillion meters in width, just like your mom. So let's scale it down to a sane size, like my IQ. And bam, everything is working like a charm. Well, sort of. And second, this old code right here won't do. It doesn't want to adapt to our new weapons. So let's take care of that. Now that we got that handled, we have the possibility to equip any weapon we want. So let's try out the only weapon we have, the red boy's weapon. Oh yeah, right, it was a self-destruct weapon. But yeah, back on track. Let's add a Neutron Macrowave, a special weapon, as requested. I think we can pretty much join the boss weapon, or maybe not. Apparently we are aiming upwards, and then the bullet is visually shot from the center of the world. And just to put the cherry on top, the actual bullet was shot from the right spot, but it had gravity. But don't worry guys, I have a plan. Welcome gamers to my first Minecraft Let's Play Survival. In today's episode we will... oh my god, Jesus Christ. I just had to make a root component in my weapons class. And bada bing bada boom, it was fixed. Oh, what is that? You don't know what a root component is? Well, it's just a component at the root. Yeah, you can thank me later. Now the Neutron Macrowave laser looks pretty epic, but it does not deal any epic damage. Instead it just shoots a lazy ass bullet that may with some luck hit an enemy. But that is pretty unlikely, so let's change that by adding a big collider that will deal damage to everyone it collides with. And it will also pull enemies into you. Wait, no, and it will always. And it will also push away enemies from the collider. Alright, let's see what is next. An alpha radiation weapon? Huh. Now, that to me sounds like some complicated physics stuff. But I imagine it to be something more like a shotgun, you know, with a cool knockback effect. So, let's start off by making a cone that will work as the hitbox for the damage dealt by this weapon. But wait, that math stuff looks pretty complicated, and I'm not math genius, so let's not do that. Instead, let's do a sphere that moves forward for a short distance. It's basically the same thing. And if you don't get it, here's my explanation. And conveniently, I had some shotgun sound effects laying around that we can use. And just like that, we got the alpha radiation shotgun with no cooldown. Now, this no cooldown thing is kind of a big problem. So let's do the adult thing here and forget about it, just like I do with all of my other problems. Instead, let's do something fun by putting these weapons into some good use. You can do that by allowing the player to have some more weapon slots. Wait. We can just let it be blank squares. How are we supposed to know what weapons we have in our slots? So let's make some art for our weapons. One for the suicide weapon, one for the blaster, another for the neutron wave, and finally one for the alpha radiation. Now this is some Picasso shit right here. You can clearly see how the artist wanted to show their deepest dreams and desires.
If your deepest dreams and desires being puked, I can totally see what you're trying to do here.
Okay. Let's implement cooldown. Now, most games uses a radar scanner to show cooldowns for some reason, but I want it to be different. So I'm gonna use water instead. As the water level drops, you can clearly see how you're getting closer to reusing your ability. And for those of you who still don't get what's going on here, I added a countdown just for you. Alright! Let's see, what else you guys wanted? Make the boss shrink based on health, but why? Okay, I think we need a new boss for this. Let's call him, what shall we call him? Let's call him Regener. Why? Because he will regen health. And definitely not because of my lack of creativity. Let's start by making him a regen weapon. It's pretty simple. Every frame, he will regen some health. And his size will match the percentage of his current health over his maximum health. And also, let's give him the alpha radiation shotgun. But you know, this gives me an idea. Let's give those blue boys the alpha radiation shotgun. Because let's face it, when you're built like a tank, walking around like a straight up gangster, you kind of need something that matches your personality. Name, gym, personality, shotgun. While we're creating new weapons, let's make an enemy spawning weapon for the mothership. Because I kinda broke our mothership while implementing the weapons. Why did I break it? Well, you can blame Polymorphism. It is actually pretty cool. You can just say, hey, let the player and enemies have weapons. And it doesn't matter what weapon it is. It can be a blaster, a radiation shotgun, a self-destruct, or a pineapple. As long as it's classified as a weapon, it just works. Trust me. But anyways, thanks to this polymorphism, you can also equip this enemy spawning weapon and just start spawning enemies yourself. Why would you do that? But you know what else this game needs? That's right, a dash weapon. Because this ship is slower than my grandma on wheels, if she was a bike. It took a couple of experimental fails, but eventually my artistic skills settled on this. But you know who else could benefit from this epic dash? That's right, the region boss. And simple shrimple. Oh shit fast, that is fast. It looks like these bosses are playing some sort of inverted ping pong with each other. Whatever that is. No, these bosses is a great waste of my time, just like the rest of the game. But I think we can fix that by adding some weapon drops. But for that, we'll need some models or something else for the drop. And if you know the game Spore, where you go from a weak cell to a powerful space overlord, I got this floating item frame or something for unlocking new stuff. I kinda yoinked the idea and slapped it on, and boom, I imported it into Unreal and wait, that doesn't look right. Why is it inverted? I'm just gonna flip this real quick, and blam! Now the bosses drops their respective weapon. You can now fill your weapon slot with whatever your heart desires. Maybe a blaster, or a dash, or a regen, or suicide. Possibilities are basically endless. Hey guys, let me know what you think. I was thinking of maybe switching to a new project. But anyways, I will go hit gym now.
Wait, what?
And you can hit that like and sub, and I will see you in the next one.
Wait.